Channel 2S is brought to you by New Type HQ. Get your kits and supplies at the link in the description below. As someone who at least tries to make halfway decent looking YouTube videos, I consider myself someone who could appreciate good quality light. So, when BenQ reached out to me and offered to send me one of their premium desk lamps, I was definitely intrigued. And after using their WIT eReading lamp as the primary light on my workbench for over a month now, I can confirm that it definitely is a pretty cool lamp. Right off the bat, I know I've already lost a lot of you. Please just bear with me. I promise this thing is actually pretty cool. The first thing that struck me about this light when I got it in hand is the build quality. This thing feels amazing. The metal they use for the arm is nice and thick, the cables are all wrapped in this nice fabric material, and the base is insanely heavy. There's literally no way to knock this thing over, even if you have the arm extended all the way out. And the arm is articulated at 3 different points. There's a hinge at the base, there's a hinge around the elbow, and a ball joint right below the head. All of these joints are nice and tight, unlike someone. And I've had no issues at all getting the light exactly where I want it. Moving on up to the head is where things start to get really interesting. There's a lot of cool features packed in here, but the first one you've probably noticed is the shape. Because the LED emitter is curved, it is able to smoothly and evenly illuminate the entire table. The difference between this and my old lamps is pretty amazing. I actually used to have to use multiple lights to fully light my desk while I was filming, but the BenQ lamp lights up the whole desk no problem. And on top of that, it doesn't do that really annoying LED light thing where it flickers on camera. Here's some footage I shot using some cheapo Amazon bulbs that I used to use before. See that weird strobing effect that's happening? The BenQ light doesn't do that. No matter how high or low I have the brightness set, it always looks great on camera. And that alone was enough to get my interest, but there's still more. To turn the lamp on and off, you actually use this touch-sensitive chrome ring at the back of the head. You just tap it once to turn it on, tap it once to turn it off, and I gotta admit, it's a little bit excessive, it's a little bit unnecessary, but it's still pretty cool. And it actually does come in handy sometimes. Let's say, for example, you have something on your hands, you don't want to get in the lamp, maybe you have your hands full holding something else. Just being able to bump the lamp with your elbow to turn it on and off is a super useful feature. Right next to the ring, there is a knob that is used to control the 2 main features of this lamp. So by rotating the knob, you can control the brightness of the lamp, or if you press it in and then rotate it again, you'll be able to control the color temperature. Both of these features are super useful for not just filming, but just day-to-day life in general. You can use a warmer color of light at night if you don't want to strain your eyes as much, and adjust the brightness to whatever the current task requires. It's super easy to do, and it's a feature that I find myself using quite a lot. A feature that I don't find myself using quite so much is the automated settings. This is a quote-unquote smart lamp, and I guess the smart function of it is that when you hold your finger down on the ring for a few seconds, it goes into one of 2 automated lighting modes where it calculates the lighting in your environment and adjusts its settings appropriately. I find this to not be as effective as just manually setting the settings myself, but if you want to use it, it's there. Personally, I don't see much of a point to it. So while I was skeptical at first, I gotta say, in the end, this is a pretty awesome lamp. It has completely replaced my old desk lamp, and I have not looked back since. However, there is a pretty big elephant in the room when it comes to this lamp that I haven't addressed yet, and that is the price. This lamp is like $200. There's a few different models. There's some that are a little bit smaller than the one I have. There's some that are a little bit bigger, but they're all around $200, which is a lot of money to spend on a lamp. Now, is this lamp an essential part of a Gunpla building setup? Abso-freaking-lutely not. This is not at all like a must-have essential in any way, shape, or form. However, if you're looking for a good lamp, a really good lamp, and you want to get the best lamp you can, this is a pretty great option. Think of it kind of like a pair of God hands, but for lighting. If you want to get one of these for yourself, there are going to be some links down in the description below. And once again, I would like to thank BenQ for sending me a copy of this lamp to review. It's a pretty awesome piece of hardware, and it's definitely going to be a part of my workspace for a long, long time. Hopefully, however, it won't be a long, long time the next time I see you guys. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos, leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and as always, I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.